The financial factor. If you don't have money, you can't fulfill destiny. You didn't hear me? If you don't have money, you can't fulfill destiny. You know why? Among men, money is the exchange power. And if you don't have that power of exchange, you may have the best ideas. It will remain in you until you go out of this world. He said in Zechariah 1:17, this is God talking, the Almighty. He said, my kingdom through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad. I thought you are God. You can just sit down and say, China, hear the gospel, and the gospel will enter China. No, sir. For the gospel to enter China, people that have capacity, that have means, we have to come on the corridor. Some of them will talk to the powers that be for the door to open, and some of them will sponsor the gospel. Somebody said salvation is free, but the gospel is not cheap. There is a price for advancing the gospel. I stood up and said, we are going to win 5 million souls, because God told me. When they gave me the budget for the first crusade, out of zeal and passion, I say every week we'll be running a crusade until we hit that target. We are about to take the world by storm. They now gave me the budget for one crusade. If it's a 3 days crusade, it's 4.5 million. When I multiplied it by 10 weeks, that's 45 million. So in 2 months and 2 weeks, we are going to cough out at least 50 million to run 10 crusades. And now went back and started thanking God for Reinhard Bonnke. Not everything is zeal. Deuteronomy 8:18, it said, thou shalt remember the Lord thy God. It is him that giveth thee power to get wealth, that you might establish his covenant. So the covenant of God is not only established by prayer, it is established by wealth. And so anybody who is visionary will respect money. He will know how to generate money. He will know how to manage money, and he will account for every money that comes to him. You find a man who is wasteful with finances, he's not a visionary person. Do you know why I'm telling you this? This is a new generation emerging. They think everything there is about changing the world is kabaka, rakaba, shababa, and they are praying in tongues with a lot of arrogance and say, we will take this world, ikaka, ibaka. By the time you pray for 5 years, you will sit down and ask the fathers, what did you know? Today when you talk about money, they say all these fake pastors, and well, every time money. There's such a thing called the whole counsel of God. They say preach holiness, preach holiness. If there's no money, how will people hear the holiness message? Is it not microphone you use to preach the holiness message? Is it not on the media you put the holiness message? Is it angels that load data there? The speakers and the amplifiers that transmit the holiness message, how does it get there? You just see people who have no idea, the devil using them to attack what God is doing, coming to talk, and gullible Christians will come and be supporting them. Yes, so all these pastors talking prosperity. Prosperity is as important as holiness. The only problem you have is when you preach prosperity alone, then you can make people become carnal and pursuers of money. But for you to say, don't preach money, don't preach, you are joking. You don't know the ABCs of vision. Without money, whether in the kingdom or in the world, you can never advance vision. Go and find out how much is spent on the Premier League. Go and find out how much is spent in most of these global gadgets that we are buying every day. Find out the economic intelligence that is put in. Let me tell you something. If you want to succeed as a pastor, you must understand the covenant of money, and you must also understand the economics of finances. If you don't know how to handle money, no matter how spiritual what you are doing is, it will go nowhere. And then for those of you who are operating in the secular space, you even need it more. Every coin coming to your hands must be accounted for. And you must open many streams of income so that economically speaking, you are in charge. If this factor is not rooted in your vision, that vision will go nowhere. It takes these 5 factors for every vision to be realized. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.